So I almost have my inside page template set up, but there's still one more section that we need to get out of the way, and that's the sidebar. And let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to open up my functions.php file, and just like the register main nav, I need to register a sidebar, and I'm going to add that block of, let's see, register sidebar. Now again, I'm using the package for WordPress and Sublime Text 2, so it's going to generate all this code for me. I just want to call it sidebar. Actually, I'll just call it main sidebar. And then for ID, you don't need to worry about that right now. Description, this is the main sidebar. And let's see. Before widget and after widget are two settings that you can set in register sidebar. By default, there's list items, and you can see the class right here. I want mine to actually be a div, so I'm gonna just delete all of this, and I'm gonna give it a class of span4, and then I'll close out the div right here. And for the title, h2 is kind of big, and I think on page.php, and we use an h3 for the main title, so we use an h4 right here. And don't have to worry about a class. Take this line out, and that should be enough. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to go back to my browser, and I need to log in, so I'm just going to delete this. Type in webp admin. I'll log in here, and when I go over to appearance, I'll see this section called widgets. Before we did that sidebar function, this page wasn't available to us, but now you can see we have a sidebar here, and our description that we put in for our function is all set up. Right away, we can just start adding widgets, and you can see we can give it a title, pages, and that'll be good. And then we haven't really added anything, but I'll put a random search bar for no reason. Search. Save that, and we'll take a look at the site. And it's not going to be there, but there's a reason for that, and that's because on our page.php, we actually have to use a WordPress function to call that sidebar. So let's get sidebar, like that. And we only have one, so we don't have to worry about passing a name through. And I'll close that out with a semicolon and just save it. When I go back to my browser, now when I hit refresh, I'll see my widgets that I just added. You don't have to just add widgets. If you wanted to, you can edit a sidebar and add your own custom HTML. Maybe you want some type of a tabbable content or a custom widget. And to do that, you need to set up a sidebar page. Just like our header and footer, it has its own file, and that's where you edit the content for that.